What's up, y'all? So this was in the As You See Us in the Lapeef group. I'm gonna read the caption and go from there. It says scenario, and they're talking to women. You're chatting with the man for a few weeks. You're pretty interested, and the feeling is mutual. He plans a first date. You're super excited. He has one request for you to not wear any weave or makeup on your first date. Are you offended? Do you still go? Are you still interested? How do you respond? Now, I don't know why any woman would be offended by this request. It's not like he said, come rub my feet. He just said, hey, can you not wear the artificials because I prefer to see what the natural you looks like. So so you know the attraction is like actually there. Now, I personally think if you have a picture of yourself all natural, that will work just as well. But I understand if you're like, nah, I need to see it in person. Now, other thing I want to add before I go into the comments is, don't we still argue about who pays for the first date? So I personally think this is yet again another example of, hey, I'm going to require you to do something to take me out, but don't you dare even think about putting any request in yourself, because the fuck you are. You don't call shots here, I do. But that sounds a little dramatic, so whatever. She show up all natural, then she says, I wouldn't mind going because I don't wear weave or makeup, but I watch out for his language because I wouldn't be attracted to somebody who disrespects other women for beauty choices. Now, I went and read her back and forth. It was a waste of time to read that, but it sounds like essentially what she's saying is, well, what I think she's saying is she'd watch out for if he says things like, yeah, because bitches be ugly. That's what it sounds like she says, because I couldn't think of any other thing that would make me he disrespects other women. So yeah, she says first date, he's already telling me what to do with my appearance. Red flag, red flag. I would probably still go because the audacity would pique my curiosity. Why would that sounds stupid? The audacity would pique your curiosity. Why? Because are you thrilled by his firmness to or confidence to ask a question or something? I don't understand, because either way you still think that he's controlling you, right? Kind of it's kind of weird. But all right. Um he wouldn't like me, so why waste his time? Why wouldn't he like you? That's the question. Why wouldn't he like you? You don't know that? And bad start. It would turn me off personally. But that's not what you said. And that's definitely not. Are you saying he wouldn't like you because you had be attitudey about it? That sounds like possible. He says, so not wearing makeup turns you off? Nigga, obviously not. Not at all. I'm not a daily makeup wearer. The request turns me off. Why would we ask me to do that? Do y'all really just dislike being asked to do any fucking thing ever? But pay for the dates, put you in a home, give you a lifestyle. All this shit that all these dating coaches have documented that you request. Any request to you seems to be just fucking out of question. I all right. That just seems kind of weird to me. That it kind of off. That no request can be given to you at all. But again, he plans the date. I forgot to even think about, not just pay for it. He has to plan it too. But asking you to do anything can't be a part of the plans, because he wants to see you without the enhancements. Most of us really don't care about the makeup. we love y'all without it, which is actually kind of true. You know, like even if the makeup makes you look better, seeing you with that the first time, it still kind of puts a like type of there, because that means now whenever I do see without it, it's gonna be like, oh, here's the here's the thing. I've seen women who have makeup on, and then I've seen it without it, and with them without it won't be ugly, but because they fix their face up so perfectly with the makeup, their regular face seems ugly when it's not. That's kind of like the weird thing with makeup. Whatever. Well, if he matters enough, he will definitely see me without makeup. A poster not makeup. Again, this is the thing that a lot of men complain about. You get to matter. You get to mean something right off rip. Something for me to prove myself to right off rip. But once we get to you, it's like, oh, well, I have to get there. I have to get there. How long is this back and forth? The request could be genuine, polite, and also a relief for you to just be yourself without the judgment. It's all about perception. He's not forcing you to do anything, but he's asking. To each his own, though. Personally, I've never asked a woman to not wear makeup or anything like that. I just thought it was strange to dismiss someone for it. But what do I know? I don't even wear makeup to know its superpowers. And the answer is unapologetically no. There's the problem. People trying to change people instead of finding someone that is the type of God, why do y'all... This is like the third comment I've seen like this. Why are y'all saying that? It's not trying to change you. It's trying... He's not saying he don't want someone who wears makeup at all. That would make sense then. He's simply saying on this particular date, the first date, can you not wear it? That's not changing someone. Use this logic, all right? So why are we even debating who pays the first date, who pays the bills, who does anything? Why don't you just go find somebody who already fucking does it? Why have all these different laws to regulate people after they have children when, hey, you can just go find somebody who's going to do X, Y, Z for you and the children after you have it? Why don't you just do like this? This is stupid. Damn. I don't get the makeup debate. Some women just like makeup. To me, it's fun, and to me, it's a part of getting dressed. My mom taught me that, even though she did not wear a lot of makeup. I really don't understand how that is an adequate response. Like, he didn't say never again. He said whatever. Anthony says, makeup makes you look different versus no makeup that matters to us. She responds, but it's not your face. Just like I wouldn't ask you to shave your beard or cut your hair because I wanted you to forcing either. Oh, one of you two. Why didn't she just put one period? Forcing either could result in one being unhappy. It's a form of control. A request is not control. A request is not control. It's not. It's a request. And how is asking someone, hey, just be you, equivalent to, hey, cut hair off of you? How is that the same? He didn't ask you to put makeup on your face, which those would be sounding like they'll be equivalent. He just said, can you not put something on your face? Why do y'all always do this? Every time we mention hair makeup, Oh, but you like to cut your hair though. What? She says, I was taught that too. My mom taught me how to look ladylike, and to this day, she still dresses the same. I was raised around beautiful women with style, and most didn't wear a lot of makeup, but still apply various forms of makeup they wore. Okay, alright. Only this one picture, huh? So here's the issue. It looks like all of that is fake. And I'm pretty sure by you being on the internet, you've seen the before and after of these situations. They go from looking like this, which is just okay to me. I'm not trying to be an asshole about it, but it's just okay to me, to insert that oh my god thing here. I don't want to kill y'all ears, so I ain't gonna do it. But that we've seen how it looks like this start off. Well, me wanting to be attracted to the natural you, I think is a pretty big deal. Oh fucking god! All right, same chick with story time. My daughter, how old are you? My daughter, who wears her hair completely natural, went on a date with the guy and he pulled her hair on the first date without asking. I've had it done to me too. Now, if that ain't offensive, okay. Now, anytime, eh, these are pulling the hair without asking to check for weave. I'm pretty sure that falls under the category of I like him enough, so that's fine. I'm pretty sure that falls under that category. Just like this question in general, you like him enough, you don't. The request is not a big deal. So that's pretty much what I find all this falling under. So I'm not even going to give that a oh my god he touched you. That's crazy. Exactly. And some dudes do the most. And this dude did it after I had lost my hair to cancer. I was devastated to say the least. I'm sorry that happened. I heard white people do things involving touching black. Why is this going? How do we get here? How do we get to white people and touching black people's hair? Are you by default thinking of a white man, ma'am? Let's leave that one. Oh, how many comments does she have? Besides, some men are very unattractive without a beard, yet they refuse to cut it. Men wear those Steve Harvey units too because they don't like being bald. Overall, it's their personal choice. Doesn't mean they are hiding, they just prefer how to rock their style the way they see fit. She tried so hard to be an asshole, but then tried to step back from being that same asshole in the same statement. Some men are very unattractive without a beard. Okay. The chance, most men who have beards don't ever cut them off. Like ever. Most. And if he does, you can ask him, hey, fine, you have facial hair. I don't, if you ever cut your hair, or even if you don't, I only want to go on a date whenever you do cut your beard off. You can make that same request. Why do y'all try to make preferences seem like rule of law? Like, I'm starting to think y'all do that just to kind of like hedge your bets and like, oh, well, you're trying to force me to do something, but and make yourself a victim when there is no victim, there is no crime. Steve Harp, and it's more than a looks thing. For like my beard, I don't have no hang time, but I'm still like really attached to my beard. Like I don't know. I just like it there. I don't want it to go anywhere. Um, some men wear those Steve Harvey units too because they don't like being bald. That's true. Some men wear toupees. Um, I haven't even considered wearing a toupee. Um, I so I actually tried to go bald because of my hairline for about a week or two. I can't remember. But the maintenance that week or 2 weeks showed me that the maintenance on on um on a bald head is way more than just having a bad hairline. Like way more. It pull the hair pulls your hoodie. You can't wear your hood. I love my hoodie when it's hoodie season, but it makes wearing a hoodie uncomfortable. It snags on a pillow. I can't go bald. I can't do the baldness because it's just weird. Would I go as far as wearing a toupee? Nah, because I can imagine how much maintenance that would be. So I don't know. I really couldn't. I have to get there before I have a proper analysis on the whole toupee thing. No, I don't go. Well, I'm going to pretend not to do something I normally do. You're asking for someone to make themselves uncomfortable for you on the first date. What's going to happen in a week? You want to bleach her skin? I'm, am I asking you to remove the cap on your bald spot? God damn it, lady. Am I asking you to leave your stomach in the car? I mean, I'm asking, am, am I asking you to wear a wig to cover the bald spot? No, accept people for how they come or don't choose them, period. Save yourself a lot of headache and pickles already what you want naturally, not forced. This is just I she clearly was infuriated while typing this because none of that made sense and she made the same typing error like 7 times. Um he's not actually to pretend like you don't do something you normally do. Again, here's my thing. If a lot of times when we have conversations like this, it sounds like women are saying, "You will accept me how I am." And it's like, "Oh, okay, fine." And then the reasons that you all give are fucking awful, stupid ass reasons. Let's put it like this. If you're saying that I have to accept the makeup, or I should accept the makeup because that's how you always are. Okay, fine, but understand understand that once if we make it to a relationship, then based on your logic, have every right to require at that point that you always have makeup on because you said you always have makeup on, you always have weave on. So the first time you come to bed, all natural, like, and I ain't feeling this like whoa. I thought you always had makeup and weave on. That's what you told me. So what the fuck is this? You see the problem with making up the horrible logic to fit your situation? You're asking someone to make themselves uncomfortable for you on the first date. Oh, again, how do you know I'm not uncomfortable paying for the first date? How do you know I'm not uncomfortable planning the first date? Which a lot of people actually are. Because a lot of guys don't plan events like that. They don't. They don't plan. A guy planning on eating is like, yo, where Buffalo Wild Wings at? Because I want wings. Like that's the extent of planning most guys do. So you want to make him uncomfortable? In a week, you're gonna ask her to bleach her skin? What the fuck is this? So let me get this straight. Only black women do this now? Because who else will be bleaching their skin? Only black women wear weave and makeup? Because I remember one of the main arguments is white women do it too. So who's bleaching their skin? Am I asking you to remove the cap on your bald spot? I, that's fine. I mean, again, there's a way to ask. Are you solely responding in a fucked up way because I asked for all natural? But if you want me to come hairline exposed, which I always do, that's fine. Am I asking you to leave your stomach in the car? Now you're just being the most ridiculous asshole of all time. Now you're taking something that could simply be taken as offense to literally trying to insult people. I looked at your pictures, you're not that thin. Am I asking you to wear a wig to cover the bald spot? Which one is it? Do you want to see it or do you want to not see it? Do you want to see it or do you want to not see it? And I think that's where she pretty much ended. It really depends. If I have to wear weave in my hair that's not ready to come out, I don't think I'm about to take it out. Well, I mean, just fucking explain that. He says, reading these comments, and I think there's a lot of unpacking to be done for people that feel like being in their natural state is uncomfortable. That speaks volumes. And I completely feel him on that. If your reaction to can you be natural, your natural beauty, in all these fiery situations, that is kind of unsettling. All the way to then you're going to ask me to bleach my skin. Why would one request make you fire off like that? Dara says, the people that would pursue those women knowing that's not their preference speaks volumes. Okay, so it sounds like she's trying to say, if you would if you would pursue a woman knowing damn well she wears makeup all the time, that you wouldn't know that from talking to her for a while unless she specifically stated to him that she wears makeup and weave all the time. You don't have to know if she does this or not to make the request. You can know it's a common thing and simply say, hey, by the way, when we go out, can you come on natural? You don't have to know this part of her life. You don't. Oh, shit. Well, before I go back to the top, so you see on the left and you see on the right. Now, on the left, I guess she doesn't have makeup on. I can't tell. But on the right, she obviously does. On the left, she's not ugly. But when you start looking at how she has the slimmer nose effect on the right, it's giving this illusion that on the left is not cute. Which I'm pretty sure under regular lighting, it is. But it's causing this not cute effect by putting it next to the glammed up version of you on the right. So if I see you on the right for the first time, and then after we get comfortable with each other, then I see left, then it becomes whoa. That's why we prefer to see that first. Actually, we prefer to see that at all, but whatever. Let's go to the top. You know what? I don't even know how to apply makeup. Okay. I wouldn't be offended. I'd still be excited. Even more excited that he's ready to embrace the true me. Ah. I was ready to give her props, and it seems like she's like super deep or super woke. When I met my man, I didn't even know how to do makeup. I only wear it a few times a month. As far as hair, I switch back and forth between weave and my real hair. This wouldn't be a problem for me. And that's fine. I don't know if I told this story ever, but my longest relationship was with a woman she was dark skinned, she had that complex going on, and she felt like she had unpresentable hair. That's what she always said. My hair is unpresentable. My hair is unpresentable. My hair is unpresentable. So even though at this time where the both of us was fucking ridiculously broke, she barely had a job. I had one job making $10 and another part-time job making $7. And she had a kid, but she'd be damned if she went too long without weave. When I say too long, I mean like a whole day. It even got to the point to one time where she went and got her hair done. And because of the money situation, she even was like, no, you don't. I went to a woman who knows how to recycle weave. It's like, oh my, you can't even just get your regular hair straightened. Like, this is the type of shit we want to avoid. Because when you are that fucked up, you'll do like the shit she used to do to her son. She didn't allow her son to have his hair out if it wasn't crispy out the barbershop. She didn't even allow that. No, I'm not saying let your kids walk around like, you know what I'm saying, like that's been running in the woods. But to not even allow anything but a less than fresh cut to be seen, to have your kids seen like that can cause huge problems. Huge problems. She said she wouldn't go. That's something he will see when we are at level. I am not removing my weave, but he can see me without makeup anytime at the gym or at the beach. Why do gotta be at a level? Why can't we just be like, yo, the next time you don't do your hair, I just would prefer. Yo, we're trying to prevent both of us from being in uncomfortable situations down the line. Why wouldn't you want to be at your most uncomfortable at the very beginning, and then have an exhale moment throughout the dating process? That seems to make the most sense to me. He says, your point is well taken, sister. Thanks for sharing. My question is, why is weave and makeup so important? You could potentially be missing out on a good quality man that, well, she can say the same shit, and I'm not about to even go into that. And I think that's it. That's the last one. So, yeah, what do you think about this and any chick who's dropped by, which apparently is a bad word now, chick. What do y'all think? Be right, not positive. I'm out.